couldn't be more proud of that staff in there and those kids to go through what they went through this week, and with the injuries, with the outside world having their opinions of things, and you know, in the back of our mind as coaches, you always wonder if you really can get a team ready to do something like this when you're shorthanded and you come off a loss. It's extremely disappointing and difficult. So you can imagine how proud I am and thankful that God chose to bless us. I told our team this morning that sometimes God wets the wood before He lights it. A little story in 1 Kings, and I feel like we've gone through our share of being drenched a little. And tonight we certainly are thrilled to represent our university and Rebel Nation out there in a battle between two good football teams. And could be proud of those young kids that we still didn't make it pretty. We did some things that made it a bit difficult, but we found a way to get it done, and couldn't be more proud.
The offense wanted it to end, but for the entire 4 quarters, defense, yeah, magnificent.
I just, Dave and his staff, all of those guys, from the on-the-field guys to the interns to the quarter platoon, and the role that all of those guys play in preparing those kids and being such short-handed and having to shorten practices because of that. And you know, it was just amazing that the job they did. I sat in on more of their meetings this week probably than ever before, not because I could add much to it, but the plan he had I thought was really good. And again, we were so short-handed, and then we lost Charles, Wiggum, Keith, Denzel was banged up. Just seemed like at one point, I asked Keith, when Keith went down and we just pulled out Denzel, I asked Tom, do we have another stinger? And he said, Coach, I do not. I do not have another stinger. And I said, well, pal, you're going to have to put somebody in there. And we kind of went with DT and Mike there for a couple snaps, and Denzel said, I'll try to gut it out, and he did. So just real pleased with the defensive plan, the turnovers they created. And we knew it would be a handful when we played Derrick Jones and Bobby Hill and guys and Youngblood. I mean, these guys hadn't played any and had to go out there and guard Odell Beckham, some of those guys. And just, again, it makes our joy that much greater.